welcome back to my channel. My name is Bree. If you are new, I am so excited to finally be posting another video. I know it's been forever. Like, this is the longest actually. Usually it does take forever, but not this long for me to post a video. So I'm super excited to be sharing my newborn favorites with you guys. And this is just a few things. This isn't everything, of course. I just wanted to share a few of my faves with y'all. It's stuff that makes my life easier on a day-to-day basis. So I'm not gonna go in any specific order. I'm just gonna list this stuff off. First thing is these breast milk storage bags. They just look like this. And this is what I used when I was breastfeeding. I'm no longer breastfeeding due to medical issues, but I would pump and store, and then I would just throw the breast milk in here and put it in the freezer. And yeah, they're super convenient and they hold a lot of breast milk, and they're not expensive. They're very inexpensive, and they come with a lot in here. I think this one has a 100 MOT breast pump. I don't have like the little cords and everything plugged into it, but I would give this like a 7 out of 10 because it would give me trouble at some times. Like, it wouldn't pull correctly, and I'd have to I don't know. I remember what I used to have to do, like unplug and redo stuff. So I would give it like a 7 out of 10 because when it worked, it did work really well. So this was definitely a necessity. Like, when your breasts get engorged, it's not a good feeling, and you're just ready for it to come out, so you're ready to pump and get it over with. And this was a lifesaver. This is a little sound machine. It's by My Baby. Can you see it? So I was gifted this at my baby shower, and it's really nice. It has the ocean sound, rain, cradle, twinkle twinkle little star, rockabye baby, and a heartbeat noise. And it also has a little projector at the top for baby, projects images on the ceiling. She can fall asleep without it, but it's really helpful to have. All in their business. So like, I kind of can't fall asleep without this now, so I've gotten used to that. So the boppy is a huge lifesaver. Like, this saved my life a lot, y'all. Like, I took this to the hospital. I wasn't sure if I was gonna actually need it, but I ended up actually needing it. It was really easy to like prop her up on and breastfeed, because you can like position it any kind of way you need to position it, you know. And when you're breastfeeding, it's just so helpful because you can prop baby up on it and then prop this pillow up, and it's just so helpful. And then once your baby gets big enough, you can like sit him in this, and they can sit up. It's super helpful. Like, this is for sure necessity. Like, this is one of my favorite things ever. She is a formula fed child now. This is what I use to dry her bottles on, and this little part just like pops out, and you can like clean the bottle. But this little grass set, and you just prop the bottles, or whatever part of the actual bottle, or like whatever part that you wash, you just prop it on here, and it drains and dries perfectly. Super convenient. It doesn't take up a lot of space at all, and it fits a lot of things on here one time. So, and we also have this part goes in the dishwasher, so we like put the nipples in this part, like this little area right here, and then we put the other parts of the bottle in the bottom part. Not the actual bottles though, because the actual bottles are kind of big, so we wash those and then put them on like the little grass thing. But when we wash the bottles out, we use this Dr. Brown's bottle brush. And at first I was kind of confused because I didn't think that this big brush was gonna fit into the bottle, but like, everything kind of just gets small, just fits right into the bottle. And you can wash out the nipple or clean out the nipples with this. Okay, that did nothing, but with this little part right here. So you can clean the nipples out with that part, but you can get every part of the bottle with this brush, and then it just suctions to the countertop. And we also have this, I don't know if that came with it or if this came like with another set, but this part like gets the skinny part of the bottle, like the harder part to clean out, the little smaller areas. And so once you have these two brushes, like, the whole bottle is clean. If you don't like put them in the dishwasher, like use something like this and hand wash them, it's super easy. Passy and pacifier clip. So pacifier clips are for sure essential for me, because like, I don't want just the pacifier laying around, because then it'll be hard to keep up with. I feel like it's really easy to keep up with this whole thing, and you can just clip it to them or clip it to their blanket or whatever. But she's not like super big on Passy. She takes it when she's sleeping, or like If she's kind of fussy, now if she's really fussy, then she's not gonna want this. When she's sleeping, she kind of depends on this. I'm just really glad she's not super dependent on it. Like, she can go without, but she also doesn't need it at times, you know. But the pacifier holder, pacifier clip, for sure. And now that she's teething and she's kind of learning to put things up to her mouth and like using her hand-eye coordination, I'm gonna get the ones that are like teethers, that have like little chewy parts so she can chew on it, you know. This little sucker, so the nurse gave this to us at the hospital, and she said we can use this to suck out the baby's mouth or her nose, so like cleaning it, of course, in between uses. But when they spit up, they don't always spit it all the way out, so you might need to suck it out of their cheeks and get their noses, because my baby is really stuffy and she gets boogies and stuff, so I have to get her nose. But of course you clean it before. Like, if you put it in her nose, don't put it directly in her mouth, you gotta clean it off. I'm saying her like everyone has a daughter. Don't put it directly in his or her mouth. Little nail file. I don't know what this is. I don't have like the original box. You can even see because of the lighting. Okay, so it looks like this. But I really like this because I don't have to worry about cutting her nails back too far and like making her little fingers bleed. So I don't know what this is called, and I'm not gonna say, I'm gonna put it in the description, because once I start editing this, I'm gonna forget I even said that. It's a little thermometer. So you just scan their head, and this head or ear, actually. Yeah, you can put it in their ear if you want to, but you can just scan their forehead. And this also takes the temperature of foods when babies start eating, and I think it takes the temperature of water, like for their bath water. But you know, since it's COVID, if you get paranoid, if you have to run to the store, or when you go to the doctor, if you just want to take baby's temperature, it's super easy and quick. So I really like this. Oh, and then that's how you put it in the ear, because this comes off. I didn't know that came off, but yeah, this comes off. I have this little bow art camera. This is a baby monitor. This is our parts. So this is what we can see her on, like has sound and everything. It actually is really, really clear. And I forgot where we found this, but her camera is like mounted on her crib, and then this is the part, like I said, that we can see on and we can hear. I think it has a mic so I can talk to her too. Things that I'm not going to show in the video because they're larger things and she's using some of them right now is her swing, and she has one of the swings that go like this, like that type of swing. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, she has that kind of swing, and then her bassinet and her DockATot thing. But the DockATot is kind of really essential. Like, she would sleep in it here and there, but you know, when she's a newborn, or when babies are newborns, they, in their breastfed, they want to eat every 5 minutes, every 30 minutes, every 20 minutes, every 2 minutes, like it varies. So she wasn't doing too much sleeping, and neither was I. So I would recommend that. And of course, like her little bassinet and the swing and stuff, those are essential things as well. So she has a bathtub that has a little harness like thing in it, because it goes from newborn age to, I guess, just when they like grow out of it, when they can sit up and you can put them in like the actual tub. She was born with so much hair, and I would wash her hair or like rinse it in the bathtub. So these little hats were definitely essential, like just little teeny tiny baby hats. But they were essential for sure, because she had so much hair in her head. I didn't want her head to be cold when I would take her out of the tub. And these burp cloths. So this is an actual burp cloth, and it just like, it's about that big. And this is a receiving blanket, but I use them as burp cloths now because she's so much bigger. She can't be swaddled anymore because she can roll. Also bibs, because she's teething, so she drools a lot now. And spit up, like I said. So she has these newborn bibs, which still kind of fit, but like, I mean, they fit around her neck, of course, but they're just much shorter now that she's bigger. And then she has like these regular size bibs as well. She has so many of these. This thing right here, and it like bounces back. I don't know, it bounces back. It's a vibration setting and a music setting. And I usually put her in that when like I'm working out or taking a shower, doing something really quickly, because she doesn't really like to sit in it because she's alone and no one's holding her because she's spoiled. So she doesn't really like to sit in it, but it's super convenient for me. So I really like that. But that is pretty much it, guys. Of course, that's not everything, but that's just a few things that I wanted to share with y'all. And I'll make a more updated one as she gets older, because like, of course, things are going to change. I'm not going to be using the same things that I was using when she was 3 months, when she's like 6 months. So I'll make a more updated one. as she grows. I'm gonna try hard to post on somewhat of a schedule. I've never taken this long to post. Like this is a long time. I'm gonna put you out. Say that I'm going to post on a set schedule or anything like that, because we know that I don't do that. I say it all the time and it never happens. But I have a newborn, or not newborn, I have an infant, so stuff is hard. Like I barely even get time to take a shower or to even eat. Like I'm surprised that she gives me time to breathe. Like if it doesn't have anything to do with her, I'm not allowed to do it. So, but thank you for tuning into my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications, which is the bell down below, so you're alerted when I do post every 3 to 5 months. You don't want to miss that. Thanks for tuning into my video. I'll see you all next time.